Be still now. You must save your strength.
Nah, he looks pretty messed up, dude. Just put him out of his misery.
You have come to Cicatrice in a time of great danger, traveler friend. Toxic fumes permeate the air, and corpses walk among the ruins. It is best to turn away now before you share the fate of my dear companions.
And what happened to your companions?
We were exploring the nearby Oasis Caverns when the fumes first began to spread. Only Najira and I were able to escape. The rest of my companions, weakened and disoriented by the poisoned air, ran farther into the caverns of the Oasis.
Is there any way to rescue them?
I would need to first create an antidote. However, I require samples from corpses that have absorbed the fumes. No easy task, given that something has awoken Cicatrice's dead. They now guard the ruins from any invaders.
I'll get these samples and I'll bring them back to you.
Thank you for the aid, traveler friend. The undead walk the ruins of Cicatrice, directly to the west. I would advise caution. So much trouble for my egg mother's research notes. I now wonder if traveling to this town was the right decision.
I need more details about what happened to your companions.
When we entered the caverns of the Oasis, all seemed quiet. Then, suddenly, fumes began to surround us. The corpses which littered the ground sprang to life and attacked. Najira and I were the only ones able to escape.
And the rest of your group?
The fumes must have disoriented them, for they ran farther into the caverns. By the time we found the entrance, Najira could barely walk. Even I, blessed as I am with Argonian blood, began to feel weak. These fumes are most dangerous.
Argonian blood? What does that mean?
Argonians have a far higher tolerance to poison than other races. Due to the nature of our homeland, that is why I was able to escape. But even so, it would be foolish to return to the Oasis without first preparing.
So that's why you're creating an antidote.
Precisely. An antidote will both allow us to enter the Oasis safely and heal my companions of their weakness so that they may escape. That is why we must work quickly, traveler friend.
Alright, tell me more about Cicatrice.
Once, the town of Cicatrice was a cool blessing within the scalding desert.
Cicatrice.
The oasis beneath the town was clear, and many believed it had power to heal their ailments. The town prospered from these many visitors and the trade they bought.
And what happened? Why is it in ruins now?
When the Nahatan flu came to Elsweyr, many hoped that the oasis would heal them. They traveled here seeking hope, but brought their ailment with them. The town was quickly overcome with this sickness, and died.
So they abandoned the town?
They could not. The reigning monarchs quarantined infected towns in order to stop the disease from spreading. Cicatrice was eventually burned to the ground. And so, its people fled to the oasis. Their fate, however, is still unknown to me.
Okay. You also mentioned your egg mother's research notes?
When the Nahatan flu devastated Cicatrice, its people fled into the safety of the nearby oasis. They hoped that its healing waters could cure them of the disease. This effort was led by Nekusha, my egg mother.
So your egg mother was in Cicatrice.
Yes, it is by her letters that I know of Cicatrice's suffering. She was a talented alchemist and hoped to develop a cure for the flu. However, this was many years ago. I do not believe she was successful.
If you believe your egg mother died, why come to Cicatrice?
I hope to find my mother's research and share her findings. It's very likely she died here, trying to help those who had been so cruelly abandoned. Her great deeds should be shared with all of Elsweyr.
Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see what I can find here. Gather disease samples, huh? Okay, I got one. So they fall off the bodies of these guys. Two or three. Okay. Oops. Shit.
Then Najira will go alone. She will not sit idle while her friends suffer.
Please, don't be foolish. Najira, wait.
What the hell happened?
I am glad to see you unharmed. Were you able to gather the samples?
I gathered the samples. Where's Nereid going?
She fears for our companion's safety. I urged her to wait, for without an antidote she will quickly succumb to the fumes as well. But Najira refused to listen. I must begin my research. However, I still require a blossom of Arcay's Lash.
Arcay's
A
Lash.
cactus with a bright pink flower. It has great medicinal properties. Would you collect a blossom for me? The cactus can be found west of here, in a small glade atop a crag. In the meantime, I'll begin to study the samples you brought.
I'll gather the
Thank you
blossom.
once more for your aid, traveler friend. After I create an antidote, we can enter the Oasis Caverns and rescue my companions. Perhaps
Alright.
even...
Alright, don't mean to cut you off, but you're rambling. We have a mission to do. Alright.
How dare you intrude upon my oasis! Leave this place! Now!
The hell's your problem? Okay. Geez, she was having a bad day. Very, very protective over her aces.
Yes, this should do it. My antidote is nearly complete. All I need now is the Arcay's Lash blossom. Were you able to get one?
I have the blossom, but I noticed a Nereid in the glade. She demanded I leave.
A Nereid? Most
Nereid.
peculiar. I wonder if she's somehow connected to the Oasis. But there is no time to speculate while my companions are still in danger. I must deliver this antidote to them. With luck, it will give them the strength to escape.
I can deliver the antidote for you.
Thank you, traveler friend. I feared to ask, but already you volunteer. Make sure to drink some of the antidote before entering the Oasis Caverns. And please, see if you can find my egg mother's research notes.
Your egg mother's research notes.
My egg mother attempted to develop a cure for the Nahatan flu when it first struck Cicatrice. I am sure she kept meticulous notes about her progress. Such research will be vital to learning what happened here.
I'll keep an eye out for any research notes. Alright.
Traveler friend, let us hope this potion has the desired effect.
Guessing I already drank it automatically. Oh no, it's telling me to. Ah, you didn't give it to me. Alright, now we can enter the Oasis. Or enter the caverns, I'm sorry. The Oasis Caverns. Hey, a lore book. Right.
Yeah. Never. Yeah.
Did I find it? I found it. Not the safest way of doing that, but I am a wood elf, and one of my passives is reduced fall damage, so... Alright. Search for survivors. Wow. Alright. So nothing is marked. Is this a... I don't know. Talk to Laura Tarn.
You must leave here now. The very air is poisonous.
Lokkas sent me. I have an antidote that will help.
Iokas? I knew he would not abandon us. You must hurry. My companions ran deeper into the caves. Let them know that I'll remain here, ready to tend to them.
How are you feeling?
I will be all right. The fumes have weakened me, but not as much as the others. A blessing of my Argonian blood. I just need to rest a moment more.
Alright, I'll go rescue your companions.
We hurt her, defiled her. Why did we defile her?
Najira should have listened to Iokas. Thank you for saving this foolish one, Walker. She should not have returned.
You got that right. Okay. If you want to read it, pause it. I don't know if it's the build that I've done. That, you know, just I died a lot. Like, I wouldn't even say a lot. A couple times in the first couple levels. But once you start getting your skills and everything, I actually kind of feel pretty uber. If you come from WoW,
thank you, stranger. This one will find her way out.
I'm trying to figure out the proper way of saying this. I don't want to degrade the game at all because it is fun, but it kind of holds your hand in the aspect that fights are a lot more easier. You don't have to worry about 10,000 mechanics and everything during the fights. I mean, it plays a lot like WoW, but like I can team up with someone as a level 10 guy. I can team up with someone who's level 60, and the mobs will scale to appease both of us. Which is a pretty unique system. Well, I mean, City of Heroes did it. But overall, on you know, to answer your question straight out, do you die a lot in this game? Me personally, no. Dragon killed me a little while ago, but I'll tell you what. I was in the mood for an MMO. I did a search, and there's only a small handful of freaking games worth playing right now: World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, or Elder Scroll Online. All of which are over 5 years old. So the MMO industry is like hurting really freaking bad. But I'm loving the freaking Necromancer. This Skype thing here. It's got that cleave action to hit multiple targets, and it does a lot of freaking damage in with each swipe it does damage to them but heals you at the same time. I think that's a little OP'd, but the Necromancer just came out, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him nerfed in the next freaking patch. Would not surprise me at all. How long you been playing the game? Well, I mean, you're asking me. See, now I'm confused because you said you didn't buy Elsweyr yet. Elsweyr's the expansion, but have you been playing Elder Scrolls? Or you're looking to get into the game altogether as a new person? Because I'm into this new. I've never played this game before until now. Ugh, freaking mud makes you slow.
Why did we come here?
Now, are you talking about the actual Morrowind game, or are you talking about the Morrowind for Elder Scroll Online? Gotcha. I don't know how you would die so much in that unless you just made a class that was really squishy. Like I said, with the Necromancer, of course, you know, being someone who deals with the undead is not for everybody's taste, but like I said, a scythe is to do damage and heal yourself at the same time. If you used to die a lot before, I mean, watch this. I'm doing so much freaking damage to them. They didn't even touch my freaking health because, I mean, it's just healing back at me. And like I said, if it gets nerfed, it gets nerfed. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think the lack of me not dying could have a lot to do with the class that I'm playing. Gotta get the last research material. Should be right in here somewhere. There it is. And if you want to read it, pause it. There we go. Really? You're gonna make me go all the way back around? You couldn't connect these tunnels? Run! Before they all respawn! Got further than I thought it would, to be honest. Alright.
I swear, it's not the fumes. I heard someone in the central chamber.
It is all right, Laratan. I believe you.
Alright, talk to Iokas.
Thank you for saving my companions. Were you also able to find my egg mother's research notes? They would be invaluable to learning what occurred here.
I was able to find some of her notes.
Thank the Hist. I was worried her research would be lost forever. She writes of a Nereid who lives here, and how her research tainted the Oasis. I see. This must be the root of all the despair we have encountered.
How so?
The Nereid once made this oasis a place of healing, but by filling these caverns with sickness and death, it drastically changed her. She must be the one who created these fumes and raised these corpses.
So, what can be done?
I'm afraid that the Nereid must be killed. She poses a threat to all who visit Cicatrice, and by raising the dead she has defiled many. Her death, Hist willing, will also allow this oasis to finally begin to heal.
It's a shame. Too bad you couldn't just give her the antidote. But, I'll kill the Nereid.
With your help, my egg mother's terrible mistake can finally be mended. Thank you, traveler friend. For now, I'll lead my companions back to camp.
Do you know what exactly happened to the Nereid to corrupt her in this way?
Nereids are inherently linked to the body of water they inhabit. The plague victims stayed within these caverns for weeks. Slowly, they tainted the purity of the oasis. What was once a place of healing became a place of sickness and death.
And they tainted the Nereid as well.
Precisely. As the clear waters of this oasis grew polluted, so too did her spirit. Once, the
I will
Nereid
check on
healed
the level
those
here
who
in a
came
second.
to her. Now she seeks to infect and kill. She embodies the very plague which tainted her.
So killing the Nereid will heal the oasis.
I'm afraid it will still take many years to fully heal the oasis. But killing the Nereid will begin that process. Without her to create the fumes and raise corpses, the oasis has a chance to finally be cleansed.
Alright, my friend. Level 26. I am building a stamina base Necromancer. Instead of relying on Magicka, he's going to rely on his stamina, and he's going to be all about pestilence and disease and poison, that kind of stuff, instead of the actual spells and stuff. And so far I'm liking the build. Yeah, nasty. I actually put a lot of thought into it because, you know, when I started playing the game, whenever I play a game like World of Warcraft, whenever I play any of these MMOs, I always go with the Warlock, the Necromancer, the Dark Sorcerer. I don't like playing a regular Sorcerer. I don't know why. I just don't. And this game didn't have a Dark Sorcerer and everything. So the game went on sale with it was a pre-order sale, $60 for the game, and then the Elsweyr expansion, the Morrowind expansion, the Somerset expansion, all the expansions for the one price, $60. I figured that was a pretty good deal for so much content, so I went ahead and ordered it. But then I saw that there wasn't a freaking class I liked, and I'm like, you know what? I'll just play a freaking Templar here for now. You know, Templar, healer, okay. If I'm ever in a group and someone wants a healer, at least I can say I have one. I can pull it out for them. But I didn't play any of the quests. I didn't want to spoil the game for me at all. So I just kind of like leveled the character, and
She wants to be left alone.
I forget what you call those things where all the mobs spawn in 3 different locations and you gotta travel. I forget what they're called, but anyway, I just kept doing that, going in a circle, killing all these freaking mobs, and leveled my character up and everything. I mean, she doesn't have any good gear or anything like that. But when this game came out, it was like, when the expansion came out, and when Elsweyr came out, I decided, okay, Necromancer time. But like I said, I had a lot of time to think about how I wanted to build this Necromancer, because I don't like doing copy everybody else. Yeah, the thing with the anchors, yeah, I know they start with a D. I just can't remember the freaking name of it. So there. Yep. Dang.
No! I won't let anyone corrupt this oasis! Not again! Why couldn't you leave me be?
I'm sorry.
Monsters! Defilers! I just wanted to heal.
I know. I'm sorry. I was told to kill you. Truly, I'm sorry. Yes. Yep. Oh, it's a little starter area, the hub, and with the crafting area, just like any other freaking town. It's got its own little town. In fact, I pretty much have all the quests done now in the entire world, except for in the town, because I wanted to leave that for last, because it starts the main quest, which I don't know if you played the prologue in the regular game that leads to Elsweyr. You find out how the dragons got here, but you don't need to own Elsweyr to play the prologue. It's you can. I actually have a YouTube video that shows it. Shows you where to go to get the quest. Or if you don't want to play, you can just actually watch the video. What am I doing? What am I doing? Talk to Iokas. Where the hell? Okay. Nerdy! Dude. Dude. I changed the layout because the way I had the chat overlaying before, it was just too busy, and I think it was taking too much from the actual game. So I thought, here's my dilemma. I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, and Facebook. I wanted a way where someone on YouTube could ask a question and someone on Twitch could answer it, to bring the community together. And I think this works. I mean, you get the little icon in front of the chat that shows, where they're talking from and everything. And I want to kind of keep it separate from the game. I don't think it's so damn small that you can't enjoy the game still. 2 Minotaurs. What the hell? Get up! Where the heck is this guy? Did I walk past him or something? Exactly what I did. I wasn't paying attention.
I was afraid of this. It does my heart good to see you unharmed. I trust the Nereid suffers no longer?
Yes, I killed the Nereid.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow, Lisa. Lisa? Lisa. I killed the Nereid. Were your egg mother's notes helpful?
In a way. I did learn what happened here. My egg mother sought to create a cure for the plague. Instead, she corrupted the oasis with sickness and death. Everyone in Cicatrice died as a result of that corruption.
She seems like she had good intentions.
But I did not journey to Cicatrice to seek her good intentions. There has been much animosity between the Khajiit and Argonian races because of the Nahatan flu. My people are immune to the disease, so many believe we created it.
And what does that have to do with your egg mother's research?
Through her research and sacrifice, I had hoped to bridge the gap between our people, prove that Argonians are not the cold-blooded monsters so many see us as. But sharing what happened at Cicatrice may only strengthen the Khajiit's hatred.
What will you do then?
I do not know. I must reflect on this. Still, I thank you for all that you've done. You saved my companions, found my egg mother's research, and helped the oasis begin to heal. No small feats to accomplish, traveler friend.
Peace be with you, my friend.
May your path be easy and your footsteps sure.
Alright. Now.
How are our companions, Laratan?
I gotta say, the voice acting is just absolutely superb
Has helped them immensely.
in this game.
That's good to hear.
Iokas, were you able to find your mother's research notes?
Yes. Our traveler friend was able to collect them.
And what did they say? What happened to Cicatrice?
Let us speak of that after you've recovered. For now, you need to rest.